National Olympic Committee.
Завдяки Збройним силам України і завдяки підтримці наших керівників держави, наші спортсмени мали можливість в умовах повномасштабної війни, коли Російська Федерація вторглась в Україну, мали можливість підготуватися, пройти всі кваліфікаційні вимоги та бути представлені на 25-х зимових Олімпійських іграх.
Thanks to Ukrainian army, thanks to the president and the government, our athletes went through a lot of challenges. You know what are the conditions in Ukraine, but nevertheless they gone through very tight qualification procedure, and they are here and they represent Ukraine with honor at the 25th Winter Olympic Games in Milano Cortina.
Сьогодні 46 спортсменів представлені в 11 видах спорту і будуть змагатися на всіх олімпійських аренах.
Today 46 Ukrainian athletes in 11 sports are competing during these Olympic Games.
В умовах, коли на сьогоднішній день Україна має руйнування як цивільного, так і спортивної інфраструктури, коли гинуть люди, діти, коли на сьогоднішній день люди майже місяць знаходяться без світла, води, тепла, ми робимо все можливе для того, щоб наша країна була гідно сьогодні представлена.
Today, you know what are the conditions in Ukraine, and we do our best, and our athletes do our best to be represented during Olympic Games. And you know, in Ukraine, almost a month people live without heat, without electricity, and without water. But nevertheless, we keep strong.
Наш прапороносець, член національної збірної команди України зі скелетону Владислав Гераскевич, який сьогодні буде стартувати ближчими днями на Олімпійській арені по скелетону, в честь спортсменів, які брали участь в бойових діях, які загинули під час ракетних обстрілів. Для нього зробили шолом з фотографіями цих спортсменів, людей, яких ми хочемо вшанувати їх пам'ять, вшанувати їх, що вони молодими пішли з цього життя.
And as you know, our national Ukrainian team flag bearer and skeleton athlete Владислав Гераскевич prepared a special helmet, memorable helmet, to pay tribute those Olympians, those sport people who died during Russian invasion in Ukraine.
На шоломі не містяться, відповідно до вимог Міжнародного олімпійського комітету, ніяких рекламних направлень, політичних гасел, ніяких дискримінаційних також направлень відносно того, завдяки чому можна було б сказати, що він не відповідає вимогам.
And on this helmet there are no any advertisement, no political slogans, and no race declarations that cannot be seen as not compliance to IOC rules.
Сьогодні Національний олімпійський комітет і Національна збірна команда України підтримує Владислава в його прагненні в тому, що він дійсно повинен виступати в цьому шоломі. В цьому ми єдині, солідарні і незламні. Дякую.
And today the National Olympic Committee and all the national Ukrainian team supports Vladislav in his strong attempt to compete in this helmet. And in this direction we are united, we are solidar, and we are hopeful for your support. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Vladislav, please.
Good evening, everyone, and I definitely want to thank you all for all the attention. It was a lot, and it means a lot for us. People now, you already heard about conditions in Ukraine, and with, let's say, like war fatigue, we understand that we had it in the world media. People feel in Ukraine sometimes to be forgotten, and it's important to remind the world what happens now in Ukraine. So, regarding updates, I think you know better than me. Today was press conference of IOC. Yeah, and I may say, like, I disagree with this decision because I truly believe that we didn't violate any rules. Rule 50, political propaganda, discriminational propaganda, or racial propaganda is definitely not about this helmet. Yeah, so as you see, all these athletes, they were killed, but their voice is so loud that IOC is really fear them. So yeah, I think let's start with the questions, and yeah, because it's definitely a lot of people here. So
you wore it today during training. Are you planning on continuing to try to wear the helmet and even into competition? Have they told you what would happen if you attempted to do it again?
These people, and I also want to remind everyone that it's like 20 people, 24 people here, but it's in total, like, it's more than 500 athletes who were killed. Also, because of their sacrifice, we are able to compete here as a team. Not only me, but whole team. Also, I truly believe that if not their sacrifice, then war could be also in Europe, because it what looks like. And it's, I think and truly believe that we are here today, we are able to enjoy the sport and enjoy Olympics. It's also because of their sacrifice. And I believe they deserve to be here today with me, and also they deserve to be with me in a competition day.
So you will try to wear the helmet again, correct?
Yeah, if IOC betrays this athlete, I will not betray them.
Please, you will wear them on Thursday for the competition.
Yeah, plan is I use it all trainings. So I used it at 8, I used it yesterday, I used it today, I will use it tomorrow, and I will use it on a race day. We will see. Today on a press conference, Adams told us that it should be equal rights for all athletes. But during this Olympics, also you are media, so you know better than me that it was a lot of political statements from US athletes, even on the sport arenas. It was Russian flag already on a helmet of one of the athletes. So they didn't receive any sanctions, any penalties. So if it's equal treatment to me, it should be the same, yeah?
What did you make of the suggestion you should wear a black armband?
I truly believe that IOC don't have so much black bands to honor all the athletes who was fallen in this war.
How do you think the IOC made this decision? I mean, how can you make your peace with what they're saying?
I cannot, and that's why we are here.
Can you talk about one or two of the people on your helmet?
I would like, and so I will start from a person who also may be here today, if he not died. Dmitro Sharper, figure skater. We was in one team with him in a Youth Olympic Games in 2016. And yeah, so he was killed. A lot of kids, of course, and another biathlon athlete, also from winter sport. He was killed when he was just 19 years old. Andrashuk from athletics, Vladimir Andrashuk, medalist from summer sport, boxing, medalist from Youth Olympic Games, Maxim Galinichev, fencing athlete, Fedor Epifanov, person who was involved in Invictus Games. I hope everyone knows this movement. So it's veterans from all over the world competing all together. So he was one of the coaches of the team before he was killed. Ishchenko, with him, like, we had great story, like we were delivering supplies, humanitarian aid to Ukraine regions, and it was also in Irpin. So yeah, we was delivering some humanitarian aid with him. Ivan Kononenko, another guy, like friend of my father, and since childhood we were training in a great outdoor gym in Ukraine, in Kyiv. And he was always there, and he was also a big fan of us, and he was always very close to the sport. So yeah, many of them, and we can talk a lot about them, and I think we should. And also I hope you can also watch some information regarding these athletes online. In some Ukrainian media already make pretty comfortable for reading, like, posts that you can find anyone. So like diving, yeah, so weightlifting, hockey player, Yeah, many of them, just many of them. And of course a lot of kids who was killed by Russian shellings.
IOC been in touch with you, telling you that you can't wear the helmet?
I get to know it from the press conference.
No personal messages from you?
No, today as yesterday, I did 2 runs on an official training day. Nobody was approaching me, and yeah, that's the story.
Do you think this whole controversy is going to affect your concentration during the competition? Are you afraid of that?
Of course, and now I need to think about how I can perform better and how can I be concentrated on the track. But now I'm here, I'm trying to fight for my right to wear this helmet.
If you're disqualified for wearing it, would that have been worth it?
As I told you, like I will not betray them.
Vlad, do you think the IOC are making an example of you because they want to reinstate, they want to reintegrate Russian athletes at the Olympic Games?
We already see these signs, and we already know that from the youth level they're able to compete under own flag, and in many federations as Taekwondo or Judo, Russian athletes are already able to compete under own flag, and I believe it's a very big mistake, especially in this time. Even if we talk about yesterday and before yesterday about Russian flag on a helmet of athlete, I already seen a lot of news that it was used in Russian propaganda. It was used in a way that Italy are welcoming Russia. And we also saw yesterday Dvorkovich, head of FIDE, with sweet shots with Soviet Union signs. It's a big shame. It shouldn't be like that. And if we talk about peace and if we talk about Olympic values, we definitely should talk about these situations. It shouldn't be there. And it's important to understand that Ukraine are defending not only themselves, now, not only, it's also defending whole democratic world, and it's important to support them, and it's important to not spread Russian propaganda across sport arenas.
And have you had much support from other athletes?
Yes, on personal level, many people approach me, and they also pretty surprised that it's violate any rules, because they think it's also not violating any rules. It was athletes from US, from Denmark, from Austria, from many nations, and yeah, we get a lot of support.
Vlad, what kind of message do you want to send through your resistance to the IOC and wanting to show this helmet off?
I didn't want to show any resistance to IOC. I want to be part of Olympic family. I want to be friendly with Olympic family. I think it's a very important sign also to the world. If today was also on a press conference, Adams mentioned many conflicts in the world. Yeah, so we should show consequences. We should show to the world that it's horrible, and we show that price of freedom, and we should stop it and help people who suffer now. That's a sign, and I believe that it's also a mission of Olympic movement. So I don't want to resist. I don't want to fight with IOC. I want to be friends with IOC because I truly love my sports. I truly love to develop this unique sport in Ukraine. I love Olympic family. I love Olympic movement, and I want people to do sports and enjoy sports and not have war in their countries.
What does it mean to you that President Zelensky thanked you?
It's mean a lot, and I would more concentrate on support from people and all over the world. It was also many presidents from different countries were supporting me, and many people supporting me. To have support from government is huge, but have support from people, from whole, it was something special. And I believe that people support me because they understand that truth is on our side, and that we are right in this story.
Dear colleagues, we have one more guest, Ivo Schneider, the head coach of Latvian team.
Hello. I just wanted to share my point on what Vlad was saying. So I come from Latvia. I'm a skeleton head coach of Latvia, and we started this journey in skeleton together. So I know Vlad very well, and what he was saying about the support from other nations, it is really strong. We have supported Ukraine from the beginning of full-scale invasion, and it's really important that we continue to do so. Yesterday, our president from Latvia came to visit us in our village, and we also talked about this situation with the helmet and with the IOC decision to try and disqualify Vlad from the competition, and he claimed strong support for Vlad and what we are doing. So it's not only Ukraine alone, but there are many nations that come together and to support him. And if it comes to disqualification, we will see what can we do and how to support until the end. That's it. Thank you.
Can you spell your name?
Ivo Steinbergs from Skeleton Team Latvia.
Can you spell it?
Sorry?
Can you spell it? Can you spell it? Yes.
It's German name, so it's Steinberg. Steinberg. Steinberg.
And first name? First name?
Ivo.
Ivo Steinberg.
Exactly.
We have one question. Yes.
Слава Україні!
Сергій.
Despite the whole situation, you showed the wonderful results in your training sessions. How do you still manage to concentrate on competition? Does it make you a little bit angry?
I would say so, but as I told you before, I really like my sport. I truly love skeleton sports, and I'm good at sliding fast. So today it was the same. So yeah, today was a great session, and yeah, thank you for sharing. Again?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope I'll get to interview you again, have a sit-down interview with them, the seniors, yeah? After your competition.
Okay. Good.
So first win a medal and then we do an
Okay.
interview.
Entschuldigung.